Lawmakers grilling the CEO of TikTok today, accusing the social media company of spying on Americans for China.
TikTok surveils us all, and the Chinese Communist Party is able to use this as a tool to manipulate America as a whole. Your platform should be banned. I expect today you'll say anything to avoid this outcome.
The CEO, Shou Chu, rejecting claims that Beijing has any control over TikTok through its Chinese parent company ByteDance, and insisting that Americans' data is now largely stored on U.S. soil.
Any ByteDance employees in China, including engineers, currently have access to U.S. data.
Congressman, I would appreciate this. This is a complex topic. Today, all data is stored by default.
It's not that complex. Yes or no, do they have access to user data?
After Project Texas is done, the answer is no.
Project Texas is TikTok's name for its ongoing effort to move all U.S. data onto servers hosted by the American company Oracle, which is based in Texas. That defense, however, falling on deaf ears.
I have seen no evidence that the Chinese government has access to that data. They have never asked us. We have not provided.
I find that actually preposterous.
I don't believe that it is technically possible to accomplish what TikTok says it will accomplish through Project Texas.
Lawmakers provided no evidence that the Chinese government has used the app to surveil Americans, but they repeatedly pointed to an episode from last year when 4 TikTok employees, including 2 based in China, were fired after improperly accessing journalist data.
We do not condone the effort by certain former employees to access U.S. TikTok user data in an attempt to identify the source of leaked confidential information.
Even so, governments around the world are moving to ban the app, including the Biden administration, which now prohibits TikTok on federal devices. Secretary of State Antony Blinken calling for the app to, quote, be ended in a separate hearing on Thursday.
Is it a threat to United States security? I believe that it is, yes. And shouldn't a threat to United States security be banned? It should be ended one way or another. There are different ways of doing that.
The chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee also hinting that the U.S. knows more about TikTok's risks than has been publicly revealed.
One of the things that my legislation would do is require the intelligence community to declassify as much information as possible, so it's not, don't just trust the government.
Now, the big question coming out of this hearing is whether the U.S. is going to try to ban TikTok outright. Currently, it is only banned on U.S. government devices. And, of course, we will be watching to see whether ByteDance, the Chinese parent company of TikTok, actually moves to sell its stake in TikTok, thereby alleviating the U.S. concerns about TikTok's ties to China. But we should note that after this hearing, TikTok also released a statement saying that while Xu, the TikTok CEO, tried to answer lawmakers' questions today and alleviate their concerns about any potential national security risk posed by TikTok, the hearing was dominated by, quote, political grandstanding. Natasha Bertrand, CNN, Washington.